Hello, welcome to Tony's Bonsai. I've been dying to work on one of these trees and I finally bit the bullet, bought myself one from the garden centre, European olive. Let's take a closer look. Most of the growth is up here, which you'd expect. It seems like a really nice healthy plant, but I bought this plant because I love this base down here. It's fantastic. It does lean back a lot, which is fine. I've got some big decisions to make down here in terms of some of the structure because I can't keep everything as it is, but I love that kind of conundrum. For any observant types, you may have noticed my new pointer. This is actually made out of olive wood. It's a gorgeous, very hard wood, and I've made this as my new bonsai pointer, so yeah. If you're anything like me, you'll always be on the lookout for new plants. And I've been looking for an olive for quite a while, but all the ones I seem to see, they're usually a sort of standard. So there's a long skinny trunk and then a lump at the top, or they've got like a curly trunk, or they're too expensive. But now is the time. I need to make probably one major decision. And the decision is structural. I've tilted the pot up to probably about 30 degrees. With this tilt, it's got these two wide arms. What these are doing is adding good taper to the tree. And there's also a very thick branch here. I do get quite a lot of comments on my videos about people trying to preempt what I decide to do and sort of thinking, what would I do? And this is a great opportunity. So I'll pull this branch out of the way. This is the front here. So we're round from the side, and up here we've got this very thick straight branch. And up this way, we've got a really interesting branch with lots of nice branches coming off it. If I decided not to tilt the tree up, this branch here offers a really nice change of angle. It offers a good taper. So it has got a lot going for it, but as I said, it is very straight. There's no branching off it. And that's my concern. However, if I leave the planting flat, this branch out here, the main sort of leader, it's just too flat and too sort of awkward running away. So I think I can only keep one of these. And my decision is to keep this one and remove this straight branch. My decision's been made. This one has to go, and the sooner I remove this, the sooner this can start healing up. And so let's get rid of this. I won't cut right down first with my hybrid cutters. I'm going to start off with my secateurs, and off she goes. As I said earlier, olive wood is an incredibly hard wood. However, when it's green like this, it seems quite soft, and that's often the way. And what I want to do now is just take my cutters and really remove this stump. Get rid of it, out of the way. I think I need to sharpen these cutters. That's not cutting very well. Maybe I was being a bit greedy. Maybe I should just nibble my way down. That's better. I was just being greedy, just like when I'm at Subway ordering a foot long, when I only need a 6-inch really. That sounds wrong. There we go. So that's come out really nicely actually, that. But I want to get it back even further. I've switched the angle so that you've got a better view and I can sort of work in here properly. So that creates a nice clean edge to the bark, but I do want to, if possible, hollow out some of that centre. But this is when you're talking about the heartwood, that is very hard. Like this. Yeah, that's better. Right, go on. There, that got in. That took a bit more than I wanted, but at least that's got properly into it now. I didn't want to leave that lump. There we go. That's nice again. That was a good cut. I'll apply some cut paste to that in a moment, but I'm happy that I got that, you know, properly cut out, nice and deep. My problem now is I don't like these two arms coming in this direction. So either one of these has to be removed, or I can put the tree on an angle this way. As well as it coming forward, I can tilt it in one of these directions. As soon as I tilt that, this symmetry disappears, which is good. Perhaps one of these will go in the future, but for the time being, I like the taper that they're adding, and I only want to make one major cut at a time, which obviously I've already done. I will leave this for a while now to heal up for the rest of the winter, and perhaps next summer I'll come back and look at what I'm going to do with these branches. As I was doing my research on this olive, I discovered that not only is this the right time of year to do major branch work and trunk chops, etc. on an olive, it's also the time of year where you collect and harvest hardwood cuttings. So I'm going to have a go at a few of these. I won't show you because it gets boring, but you just cut these long pieces off and you basically put them in rooting hormone and stick them in some sandy compost and leave them for the winter. So I'll be doing that, hopefully get a few cuttings for next year. That's me done for today with this tree. I always get excited working on new material, and although there are some issues with this, with the branching, what it's got that wonderful low taper to allow me to build a nice small compact tree, and that's what I wanted. I don't want an olive tree 2 foot high. I want that nice kind of Shohin olive tree that'll kind of take me back to my days, you know, sitting under an olive tree in Greece, sipping whatever the Greek wine is. I mean, I've never been to Greece, but they're the memories that I would have if I'd been, I'm sure. As always, it's been nice having you with me today. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.